Alright, we're back. Where we at here? It's not reset for me.
Come in. Priority call. Urgent. Temporary halt on progress to Demanta. And Angela Death, return to Ranger Citadel. Repeat. Angela Death, please return to base. Ranger Team Echo, can you read me? Do you copy?
Negative, please resend.
This message is for Angela Death if he's still return to Ranger Command for new orders. I repeat. To Ranger Command ASAP. She is not to proceed to Demanta.
Give me that mic. Come on.
Angie, listen.
Oh.
Up an advanced team that
What are you doing to me? I'm on the trail with these killers. I'm not turning around now.
fix on that signal. I want you to lead. People behind Ace's death are anywhere. It's probably at that location. And this is the command that'll get it. Come on.
Thank you, Snake. General, I really appreciate it. You're too good to me. Death out.
10-4, Angie. Echo 1, listen. Lost signal. You appear a dead zone. We may lose contact. 10-4, Echo. One last thing. Signal status on the Demanta radio tower. Found a route to the east. Over. Good work, Echo.
Okay.
Zara will want to review return. Demanta ASAP. Now that review these broadcasts of anxious than ever. Roger, Echo 1.
Okay.
Good luck. Ranger.
It's just a bunch of static, dude. You can read it.
Sorry, Captain. I can't ignore that order. I gotta go back and see what they want. I'll catch up with you later.
Thank you for putting everything into my man's inventory. I definitely appreciate that. Definitely appreciate doing this. Anybody want that? Honestly, you can have that. I mean, what do these two have? You have an umbrella? No, 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 it goes to you. Pick the umbrella, man. I thought Rose had one too. What? I don't know. We're gonna be here for a second. This can also, honestly, this is good. Not you. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Don't carry anything anyway. Why does it relocate its cursor? You didn't have to do that. There we go.
How do, Rangers? Don't suppose y'all got a medic
The
among ya?
Juliets. I do.
How
Why?
do, Rangers? Don't suppose y'all got a medic among ya? How do, Rangers? Don't suppose y'all got a medic among ya?
Cough, hack, wheeze. Spry and springly. Now that the gaping wounds have been closed up, you got a giddy twinkle in his eye. Cough, great goddess almighty, that hurts. Why I'm alive. I thought I was a goner. Are you responsible for this, Rangers? Then I owe you my debt I cannot repay. When I see how filthy that hellspawn's knife was, I was certain, well, that's said as soon as mended, hey. Thank you. Saved my life. Anything I can do for you in return, all you gotta do is ask. You gotta live. Thanks for the friends of yours. What kind of supplies do you have? You're welcome to anything I had. Just leave enough that I can keep these boys alive until I get to the hospital or the Temple of Titan. I don't want any of it. What have you heard about the Monks Hospital? Monks may be crazy, but they run a fine facility. Best doctors in these parts by a long shot. I can patch a man up or set his bones, but they can cure diseases I don't even know the names of. I don't want to see it. And some older black woman with a ready smile. She has some minor wounds on her hands and her face, but looks otherwise
Doc's
unhurt.
okay? That's terrific. He'll be able to take care of the boys now. Thank you, Rangers. Old Doc would have died without you. With him up and moving, maybe we can get the herd back on the trail soon. Here, let me give you something for helping us out. Hope it helps you out on the trail. Name's Jill
What's your name?
Yates. Me and Howdy and the boys are driving the herd to the settlements on the far side of DeMonta. At least we was till them raiders laid us low.
Tell me about
They
the
call
Mad
themselves
Monks.
the servants of the Mushroom Cloud, but everybody else calls them the Mad Monks on account of their habit of blowing themselves sky high. Crazy as bedbugs, but at least they keep the peace.
How do they build themselves up?
Thermonuclear grenades, they call them. Got bandoliers of them across their chests. Anybody gives them trouble and boom, off they go. And everybody within 100 yards goes with them. Maybe you seen all them craters along here? Yep, those were monks once. Now they ain't nothing but Geiger clicks.
Some of your cows look
Yeah,
spooked.
we're gonna have a hell of a time getting them settled and back on the trail. Goddamn raiders.
What's with
Howdy's
Howdy?
our ramrod. He keeps the boys in line and the raiders at bay. Awful sore at himself for letting those villains get the drop on us just now, and I'm afraid it's making him a mite ornery. Pay him no mind.
You've heard of the
Lovely little
Monta?
place on the other end of this valley. A trading town mostly, so there's a lot of coming and going. We'll be passing through there if we can get up and running again.
What can you tell us about the raiders who
Them
attacked you?
bastards whooped us good. If we hadn't skedaddled in here, they probably would have wiped us out entirely. Thank God for Titan's peace.
How did the raiders get a drop on
A
you?
lot of raiders lie in wait just out of the canyon, hoping to hit caravans before they enter the monks' safe zone. They wouldn't dare follow us in here, though. They know we'll get a monk escort right quick. They'd be whacked off the face of the earth.
Are there raiders in the canyon?
Oh, sure, there's raiders in the safe zone, too. But they only pick on the cheapskates who ain't promised to pay the tribute, and them poor suckers what lose their monk tag-alongs. As far as the monks are concerned, freeloaders like that are fair game. And you can be sure the raiders pay the tribute just like everybody else. They ain't fools. They call it a hunting license.
What is Titan's
The monks
peace?
use the fear of Titan to keep us all in line. Everybody knows what the big bastard could do if they woke him up.
What is the
This
safe
here
zone?
canyon is the only way east through the radiated
Is it just a
zone.
nuke, if I had to guess?
Winding little bit of clean land through the middle of hell. Used to be raiders would hole up here and jump every caravan that tried to come through. But then the mad monk showed up and brought their god with him. And now it's safe as houses, a caravanner's dream.
Tribute? What's that?
Whoa now. You come into the canyon of the Mushroom Cloud and you don't know about tribute? You're gonna get yourself killed. These lands are protected by the mad monks. They keep it nice and peaceful, as long as you're a friend of Titan. And the only way to become a friend of Titan is to pay a tribute.
What do they take
Well,
for tribute?
It's a little bit weird. They look you up and down and suss out something special for each group. Something that matches up with what the travelers do. For us traders, it's mostly some of our goods. And as long as you promise to hand some over, they'll give you an escort to the temple, where you gotta pay up. With a monk on your back, you're free to go. You got safe passage all through the canyon. The Titan's peace, they call it. Anybody try to mess with you in here, they face the Titan's wrath, and nobody wants that.
Who or what is
Titan's
Titan?
the mad monk's god. God of the Mushroom Cloud, they call him. And they say he's so strong he could kill every soul in the safe zone and leave it impassable for 1,000 years. Everybody in these parts is afraid of old Titan. Raiders, traders, settlers, everybody. And they pay tribute to the mad monks to keep him sleeping nice and sweet under the ground where he belongs, and not up here wreaking havoc amongst all and sundry. I hate to do this,
Okay.
but you seem like such kindly folks. Could I ask you for one more favor before you go? My best wrangler, Bart, went off to find the first checkpoint, hoping
Excuse
to
me?
figure out some tribute and get us a monk escort. That was about 4 hours ago. You should have been back 3 times over by now, and so here's what I'm asking. Keep your eyes open for Bart. If he's in trouble, help him out, and send him on to Damonta. You do that, and I'll make sure you're treated like royalty when you make it to Damonta yourselves.
What can you tell us
He's
about
not
Bart?
a talker, I can tell you that much. He's got a dead-eye aim with a rifle, and he can move through most places without anyone knowing he's there. He can usually take care of himself, but sometimes he misses what's right in front of his face.
What's with the
Mark's got
checkpoints?
checkpoints all along the valley to make sure everybody's keeping Titan's peace, and to make sure they all got their tribute with them. Anybody step out of line, boom! One of them monks will blow him to kingdom come, and himself, too. Thanks again for looking after Doc. You're lifesavers. Always a pleasure to see you, Rangers. Always a pleasure to see you, Rangers.
Got that man's teeth. What happens if you fail a injury? Yes, you just use one of them, but like, what if you get a critical failure? Just beef it? No, come on now. I'm sorry, I'm trying to save your man's life. I'll leave him, that's fine. We'll just quickly fly through the dialogue, it's not that big of a deal. I warned you, Rangers.
Echo, this research.
Give me that mic.
Oh, I gotta do an inventory again.
10-4 Echo. Good work. Roger, Echo 1.
Sorry, Captain. I can't ignore...
I get it. I should have just let them. I should have just killed them. There we go. Do a quick save just in case.
How do, Rangers? Don't suppose
Heal this
y'all got a
man.
medic among you?
Don't suppose y'all got a medic upon you.
Doctor. I hate to my bed. So, thanks again for looking after Doc.
Alright,
You're
anything from you, sir?
lifesavers.
One look at how his eyes and his apparent doesn't like you very much. Any man die by your hand, Rangers, you're dead too. Wandering up with us. My dead body. What's your name? Nobody you want to know, and nobody wants to know you. Keep walking. Do you have anything to trade? Get you some bullets from blood. I don't get lost. I'm the Doc. The info one got himself stabbed. You might be next. What do you think of the Desert Rangers? Walk around here like you think you're the boss of everybody, and everybody can kiss your butt. Well, you can kiss mine. At least you don't get dirt in my book. You're less than dirt in my book. Oh my god. Kill my brother and call it justice. It was murder is what it was. Now you howdy, your brother was a bad man, you know it. He robbed caravans. He had mouths to feed, and he insists would have starved without him. Other way, he could have fed you. Plenty of ways. Still didn't give the Rangers the right to gun him down. Should have at least had a trial. What happened to your brother? You don't want to talk to me about that, I'm warning you. Okay, that's what I thought would happen. I had to know. I had to know, partner. partner. I had to know.
Always a pleasure to see you, Rangers.
Am I gonna scum this? I might. I want to see what happens, you know? Rose is about to level. We can always come back here in a minute, but I don't want to come back. By about, I mean she's halfway there. In theory, this one would work. What'd I say?
Nice to see you. Thanks again for looking after Doc.
Oh, look, cows.
Always a pleasure to see you,
Oh
Rangers.
look, cows. I don't care about the year or the what's it called. We're fine. Where is she? Where did you take her? Why do you care, punk? You'll never make it. Make it further than you. Knocked one. I'm coming, Tam. I'm coming. Tam and Tom.
How terrible. We gotta help find his wife.
Outpost 1 reporting. All clear.
Outpost 2 reporting.
A haggard, middle-aged man with the looks of a shopkeeper, but the ice-cold eyes of a killer.
Couldn't find him.
Stay away from me, Rangers. I'm a dead man. What's your name? Tom. Tom fixed it. You can put it on my grave. What happened? Well, the empty wagon and the dead bodies didn't give you a clue. Raiders happened. They had a mark of Titan. We didn't. And on our way to get one, they killed my sons, took my stock, took my wife. Well, I'm taking her back if the last thing I do, and it will be. You need any help? You don't want to help me? Trust me, if the Raiders don't kill you, the monks will blow you out for attacking them. You would attack anyone with mark of Titan, even the dirty thieving Raider. You're on their crap list. Now get out of here. You're in tax, that's will regret it. Okay, you want to kill yourselves? Be my guest, but I'm coming with you. Pretty sure I saw them drag her off this way. Follow me. Kill my sons. You trying to rob me, brother? Brother Bear? People are dying. Good, yeah, nice. Glad to meet you, Rangers. I represent an outfit here, the so-called the safe zone we call Diamondback Militia. I think we might share some of the ways of thinking, some philosophies, you know. You're new here, so you might not know the situation, but I'm hoping we can work together. A safe zone doesn't seem very safe. See, I knew we'd have the same outlook. Really, a meeting of minds. Diamondbacks feel the same way about the canyon. Under our control, we'd keep it nice and tidy, what you Rangers do out in the western AZ. We might have to collect a small toll from travelers for basic expenses, but the canyon would be open to everyone, free of raiders, badgers, and religious wackos. The only problem is Titan. Who the Diamondback Militia? We're lawmen. Just like you, we want to keep the peace, maintain order, punish the a-holes that try to take advantage of the weak and defenseless. Raiders, slavers, and the mad monks, bad dudes. What's the situation? Status quo for the last few years have been as such. The mad monks live in the Temple of Titan, so called because of the worship of Titan 2? Intercontinental ballistic missile as their god. Temple is actually an old missile silo with a live nuke to boot. With that firepower, they ensure everyone in the canyon follows their rules. Anyone who gets up too far out of line, they threaten to blow the dang nuke and wipe the whole place off the map. Who or what is Titan? I'm serious. Is the honest to goodness ICBM with a live nuclear warhead? Not good, not good. How does an DBM plan to get the canyon in order? That's the right question. Rangers, good. I can't give you all the details now, but my CEO is cooking up a little plan to take Titan out of the picture. Trouble is, I think we'll need to get an inside job, which means only someone the monks can trust to pull it off. Thinking you got some very trustworthy faces as a good rep. We just need to be sure about your skills, and about the monks. Well, they call themselves servants of the Mushroom Cloud, but what they really are is psychopaths. When the DBM take change, it'll be safer for everyone, even if we have to go do a little aggressive house cleaning to get that done. What can you tell me about the Temple of Titan? Like I said, it's a pre-war nuclear missile silo, birthplace of the apocalypse itself, is that kind of place you want a group of bad crap cultists in charge of. What are the monks' rules? That's where things have to get really nutty. The monks ask each traveler for tribute, basically a toll. Each group is asked to give something particular to them. Usually traders just have to give up a few items from their inventory, but sometimes the monks get inventive and ask for weird stuff. Now, whoever promises to give tribute gets an escort to the temple, and anyone who is an escort is considered protected. Escort will fight to the death to protect their charge. Makes sense so far, right? Problem is that these monks are in hell of a rush to die and carry nuke grenades to speed Reaper along. Once your monk's escort is dead, you're fair game for the next scumbag who wanders by. And the scumbag has a monk escort, no one can interfere with the monks getting mad at the cemetery. Good Samaritan. That's so, right? What would you make sure you were the one for the job? DBM likes to play its cards close to the vest. No one in the canyon knows where we set up shop, and we like it that way. We've done a heck of a job keeping our basic location a secret. If you can crack the nut and find our HQ, I think we'll know you're the ones for the mission. All I can tell you for now, we're keeping this on the QT in case you don't work out. In fact, only me and my CEO know about our little chat here, so if you see other DBM in the canyon, they'll treat you like the other potential threat. It's a word of warning. Tell me about the servants of the Mushroom Cloud. The name's just a fancy way of saying crazy. Tribute, what is that? These religious types can never say anything plainly, just their version of a toll. Nuke grenades? Nasty pieces of work, basically little dirty bombs that are made out of TNT and radioactive sludge that you can find in leaky barrels around the canyon. That's a pretty way to go. Alright. Seeing you soon. I think that man died over here, by the way. Tom? I didn't follow him in the battle.
This is Werewolf Wally. Ow! Howling at you.
Ow!
KPOW in the heart of downtown Damada. Are you tired, hungry, lost in the trackless reaches of the wastes? Then point your tired tootsies toward the friendliest little town in Arizona, Damanta.
Why don't I check? Isn't your chance at 9? You broke your legs, what are you doing? Looking the road ahead is a scruffy pack of leather-clad thugs, all armed with guns and clubs. As you approach, the leader, a scrawny red-headed punk with bad skin, missing teeth, steps forward dressed in an ill-fitting police uniform. Holds up his hand. Keep your hands where I can see them, citizens. We're the church police, voicing Titan's terror if you owe us some serious tribute. Harm. Pipe down, Mungo. Stealth uniform has seen better days as is safely pinned together. He has no badge, he's also unshaven and smells like the back of a hyena. We're the church police and it's our job to enforce the rules. The laws say you have to work monk escort to travel through the valley, and seeing you ain't got no mad monk. Please don't call us that. I'm afraid the young ruffian is right. He's traveling to the Canyon of Titan. Only protected if they have escort from the servants of the Mushroom Cloud. Those were the ones defended under any circumstances, no matter how distasteful they are. So yeah, we got ourselves a little problem here. Lucky for you, we've authorized to let people pass for a small tribute. What's going to be, pay your piss off? Let's do the same, bound to protect them and the barbarians, evil through the forest. Sure. Pay. I don't know what you want. Can I just offer you cash? What's Titan's tariff? Hey, it ain't cheap and keeps a safe zone. You're just paying for services rendered. What kind of tribute do we need? The monks only take food or medicinal supplies, but we're not so choosy, but take whatever you got. As a ranger, we don't pay extortion. No authority here. Rangers in the canyon, the monks are the law, and we're the monks' police, so we're the law. Whatever the telling the truth or lying out of the butt, only Titan may decide what to do with them. You don't have any badges? Badges? We don't need no stinking badges. We're the church police. Who are the mad monks? Please, that's an insulting name. We prefer Shh, don't you know nothing? The monks are the law around here. The servants of the mushroom cloud, they worship the great god Titan who lives under the temple. What they say goes, or Titan will kill us all. Nobody fricks with the monks. And since they were the monks' police force, nobody fricks with us either. What is your safe zone? Whole canyon is picked up by the monks and us, the church police. Tell us about the servants of the mushroom cloud. I just told you the men monks. What exactly is Titan? Titan's the monk's god. Some kind of bomb. They could wipe out the whole canyon and everybody in it. Anybody starts any major crap around here, the monks will start the countdown and we'll all go boom. Will that happen to you? Titan is a bomb? That's what I heard. It blows up if you piss off the monks and it can kill us all, so pay up. It's true the Titan, the god of the mushroom cloud, he brings us all worthy. Brings all worthy to the great glow, to the renewed in conflagration. Cuckoo. Tell me more about the great show. That's monk's business, something about dying for nukes. Okay.
Titan Base, this is Outpost 1. Come in.
Go ahead, Outpost 1.
Yeah, I need a replacement for Brother Ferris. He went to the Great Glow, defending a party of merchants from raiders. May Titan bless his passing.
Indeed, Outpost 1. May he become one with the Great Glow.
May he become one with the great glow. How'd your angles? Still broken.
10-4. Outpost 1, out.
This is where you come over here. And need a pipe bomb. Goats, get out of the way. Not useful. We already had the PDA on Herbie as well.
Hey, Hepcats, this is Werewolf Wally with a message for all you scavengers out
Werewolf
there.
Wally.
Searching for scrap heaven? Well, you found it. Ahoo! Our little town
Ahoo!
grew into the deepest Montana Air Force Base. A big old airplane graveyard that's filled with more tech than you can shake a stick at. Jets, helicopters, copper wire, computers, robots, kitchen sinks. Hey, if you need it, Del Monte's got it. So come on by.
It's a freaking badger. Brother, I dare you. I will blast you to smithereens. Is there more? I don't care. There's more somewhere. Herbie, do you have eyes? No? I'm gonna bring you over here and you can crouch. Sure, the roses run up there. Brilliant, there's 3 of them. Gotcha. Dunkley, if you could. Nice shot. Now just shoot him in the body. You can't do anything. There you go, Rose. Saved your life again. Applies banana pudding. Are so useless. Okay. I understand. Bust down that safe. It's a box. Not a safe. Is that a toaster? You failed? I know you've broken your leg, but come on now. You are a lantern, aren't you? Yeah, you're not a toaster. Tom's wife, Tam. Okay. I don't know where Tom is. Both raiders and honey badgers, huh? If I had to guess, Tom didn't make it that far. I mean, have you seen him? Alright, I forgot about you. Before we get over here, I dare you. 3 of them? Easy. Excuse me, you critted? I think you get the banana pudding. Herbie. Good job. If you could, knock him. 54. What if I remove your speed? Missed anyway, who cares? Good dodge, good dodge. Don't even worry about it. Don't shoot him. You know what, just, there you go. Fire died of poison, alright. Basic's fine. I'll give him a couple of heals. That poison did so much. He did heal with a lot already, though. A pocket should be fine. Well, I'm gonna save it here. I'm out.